138 on my 365 livestream challenge, and we keep going with our September livestream series about our software startup workshops. How we do this? We are about to finish it, and we still have today and maybe 1 or 2 more days, maybe one day like on Monday, or maybe tomorrow I will do this, I don't know yet. And right now, this time, yesterday, I showed you how we are doing work breakdown structure, because that's something we need to estimate in hours, and then the budgets that I will show you in the next live stream. And today, before we do the final estimate, we want to identify what technology stack we are going to use for whole application, for whole software product bundle. That will also help us understand the complexity, and the estimates will be a bit different if you are going, for example, to create with some native application with for the mobile app, both apps, then work breakdown structure will have a different assignment in terms of hours. If we're going about web app, technology will be completely different, and the complexity will be easier, right, than for mobile app, both code bases like Android, separate native app, and then for the iOS. So technology stack is important step to do before we do the final estimates and show our client full software blueprint after our software startup workshop. So technology stack, how we do that? We have, as you've seen before, we have this technical oversight step from previous live streams, and here I'm showing a bit different project where we did a few different technical researches for different questions from the technical oversight checklist. But we also have here technology stack identified by the developer, and usually it comes from our like there are two questions. First of all, what will be the core technology to build the app itself? And we are agency of single technology stack: Python, Django for the backend, and Django templates or React.js code or React Native for the mobile app. And if we see that it's not suitable, we'll just not take the project. We'll recommend that client a different development agency after this workshop. But in most cases, if you have Ruby on Rails or Python plus Django or PHP plus Laravel, these are more or less the same, and it doesn't matter that much. But if you want to build some background, like back office for the banking system, in that case, you might need something like basically Java or some .NET, which is more like enterprise level software, which requires a completely different level of security, etc., etc. But for in most of other cases, Python will do the work with the Django framework. Python is very good for cross-platform, for machine learning, for data scraping, for data science, math, and multiple different things which are not available for Ruby and for PHP. That's why Python is more like a multi-purpose stack, Python with Django, for example. So for this project, for example, we picked for the backend Python 3 version, Django latest version, Django REST API framework, and Celery for background task. Database, we usually take PostgreSQL as default, but for healthcare projects that require HIPAA compliance, or for projects that like financial related field, they require more security encryption to the database. Sometimes we take MariaDB or other solutions. Or we also take Redis for caching. For setup, we usually use Docker. And front end on this project, we decided we don't want to do a single page application, so we didn't need some dedicated front end framework like React.js. So we just having Django templates with jQuery, JavaScript library plus Bootstrap framework, because for this project at the first version we didn't do custom design. It was just a tool for the agency so they can show to their clients the reports on monthly basis. So this was this stack, and I will also show an example how we move that stack to the slides for the client, which is not that precise as here, but here we just have kind of a better format. Plus we have a link to this, like with more document technical oversight website with more details in it. So again, web app, this project had web app and mobile app. This is another project. And for the web app, we had this technology stack that would work, including hosting company. For smaller, for smaller projects, we recommend Amazon DigitalOcean. Hosting for bigger projects that need a bit more aggressive scaling or management capabilities, we recommend Amazon AWS. We use these two hosting companies for our client demo and production servers. And then for mobile app, we recommended to go for the hybrid mobile application with React.js and React Native environment. Progressive web app also would be an option as a first release, and the second release will do the hybrid. So, and with hybrid application, usually we just develop one code base. It works both on iOS and Android at the same time with React, thanking to React Native environment. So this was the summary for this project, and this is how we prepare here. With that information, we are ready to start to the next, and we are ready to do the last step of our software starter workshop, which is basically estimating it all, timeline, budgets, and put together in a easy to consume format. Put it all together, and we call it software blueprint. I will show it to you tomorrow or on Monday. That will be our last live stream lesson dedicated to our software starter workshop. And after that, I will also package it all into one document, one PDF with links to all the steps, all the live streams, so you will have it as a guide for each step, as a summary, so you don't get lost within these 22 live streams, which are like 3 to 10 minutes each. So we have it all in one place. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions regarding the technical stack that you want to get for your project, you can comment below or message me directly with your idea, and maybe we will help you with some recommendation what would be the best technology stack for your specific idea. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, and remember,